juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Lobos offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Robinson. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying to barrel in. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Greg. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. The short hands. It's Greg. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
New Mexico, 14. New Mexico State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Dillon. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, and he keeps it on pace for success.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see.
And the defense got him at the 27. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Got his man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Quarterback gets past the marker. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hauls it in.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But when you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Jukes his way for more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Complete. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires one high and deep. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. New Mexico State lines up quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. The throw to the outside is complete.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback get going the other direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Lobos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more back.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grabbed behind the line, it's Terrell. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He turns it loose to the left. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
It'll be third and long. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville.
Looking for a gap. It's Terrell.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running into the open space. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the 4th. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to barge their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. snagged out of the air. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. On the move at the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Lobos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be...
Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Yeah, salt enter wound.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for...